Morrisburg. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the best shooting big men the game has ever seen. But he says, everyone knows me for shooting, but you can't be one-dimensional. For this team to grow, I have to grow as well. I've got to get better as a leader and help my teammates play better as well.
Yeah, they're making strides, Allie, no question. Now the opening lineup for the Portland TRAILBLAZERS. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. Well, Doris, the analytics would tell you that you should take shots at the rim or from beyond the arc. But we still see players who dominate in the mid-range area.
Not some players. We're talking about the best players. LeBron, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. It goes on and on. The fact is, when the games matter the most in the playoffs, you've got to have guys who make tough twos. We're not getting away from the mid-range. Don't worry, B.A.
Lillard with the bucket.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
Pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Grant. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team. And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
First one falls for him. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Good on both.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Here's McLaughlin. Good on the jump shot.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
It's Winslow on the wing. Lillard right side. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Winslow. Back to Lillard. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Here's Nurkic. Outside Winslow. Back to Nurkic. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Timberwolves on D. Here's Simons. And Nurkic throws it down.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Outside McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
TRAILBLAZERS ball.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Winslow. Now here's Simons. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. McDaniels with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the inside. Over to the wing. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. To Minnesota. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition team. The fourth spot held by the Timberwolves.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the TRAILBLAZERs.
Well, you know when your percentage from the field is in the low 30s, that means the game is not going your way.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. You saw sparks here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
Continuing to develop his jump shot. Nurkic draining his shot has helped his confidence moving forward.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Simons. Outside McDaniels. Over Winslow. Another miss by Minnesota.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Here's Grant. And that one's long. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Simons. Here's McLaughlin. So a moment now to see the story for Yusuf Nurkic.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Portland leading. Lillard with the ball. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Got a piece of it. Grant the pass to Simons. Now here's Lillard. Clock at 6. Shoots. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his third All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Now here's Simons. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Lillard. Back to Simons. Nurkic with the ball. To the paint. Here's Winslow. Chalk up 2 there. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, they let that one slip through their fingers, and they just couldn't pull it together to fight off a big fourth-quarter comeback.
Timberwolves defense team. Give it up for the Pubs.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Towns passes to McDaniels. Trying to get back on track. And Towns with the lay-in.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Simons outside. The baseline J is on the way. That's good from Grant on the assist by Simons.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. Towns with the ball. He's covered by Grant. Pocket 4. Here's Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Grant's shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Counted from distance. McDaniels got 6.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And Nurkic throws it down.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
Over to the left wing. Grant against Towns. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Nurkic against Reed. Nurkic passes to Lillard from the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Some changes for Minnesota. Brent is checked in for McDaniels. Rivers comes in for Alexander Walker. And Forbes subbed in for McLaughlin. Wiseman, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Grant. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. That's tipped. Wiseman with a steal. For 3, here's Lillard. Hits the trifecta. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
In terms of shots per game, Lillard's name is always near the top of the list. He's not going to hesitate if the shot's there for him.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, BA, when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
He's checked in for Portland. Satoransky comes in for Damian Lillard. Here's Forbes. 4-3. Buries it from 3.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Thibault. Saturansky with it. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer Sharp. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Rivers. Back to Forbes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Brent Forbes. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. And he makes both free throws. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to Sharp. Thybulle with it. Now Wiseman. Now Winslow, covered by Towns. The fader. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Rivers. Here's Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
That's on James Wiseman.
But we know this. Karl Anthony Towns is a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
First free throw is good, and Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Back to Saturansky. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Sharp. 18 feet out. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Prince. He came away with 14 points in his last game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Forbes. Pass to Rivers. Reed with it. Now Saturansky defending. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rivers. Kept alive by Minnesota. Towns up top. Goes back up. No good there. And it's Portland the other way.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Sharp. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Wiseman. Looking to end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Rivers. Portland grabs the miss.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Back to Prince. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in.
Portland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Now Saturansky. Pass to Ennis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, hey guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Rivers. Sends it home from three-point land.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Pass to Sharp. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Nice move. It's rebounded by Rivers. Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from outside of this first quarter. Pass to Prince. Puts up a 3. Portland grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line from there.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man, so it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
2 shots.
First one falls. McDaniels is checked in for Towns. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Minnesota with it, trailing by 4. Here's Forbes, covered by Saturansky. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Wiseman. Reed can't hit. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
On the court right now for Portland, Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Sharp in at the small forward position. Here's Simons. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Simons has got his first points in this one.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Outside Edwards. No good on the triple.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Simons, right side, fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to McDaniels. The 3-ball. Sharp grabs the miss.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Lillard passes to Grant. Over McDaniels. Grant's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets the 3 to fall. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Simons passes to Lillard. Back to Simons. Lillard outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Free throw good, Lillard.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in, and also a switch here for Portland. Winslow's checked in for Sharp. And both free throws good for Lillard. Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Alexander Walker. Down low. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Jordan McLaughlin. Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Justice Winslow. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players.
Yeah, BA. And that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
he knocks down the first one. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for the Timberwolves. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Winslow. Pass to Simons. Lillard outside. Grant with it. Nurkic with the ball. 6 points for him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Shoots from the baseline. Edwards can't hit. The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside Winslow. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for Portland, Justice Winslow, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. So he makes both from the line. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed with it. Over Grant. That one a little long.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to McLaughlin. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And here's Simons. Launches a 3. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
3.
And now it's an 11-point Portland lead. Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And Minnesota calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Wolves fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Here they come, now headed to the floor. It's your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Here's McLaughlin. 6 points for him. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Simon's shot is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Alexander Walker following the bucket by the Blazers. Pass to McLaughlin. Jacks up a 3. Simons with a rebound. Simons got 4 rebounds now. Left side, Winslow. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Lillard. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
Alexander Walker. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Portland, Anthony Simons. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Wiseman's checked in. And so Simons nails both of them. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Rivers is checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Thibault's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
For 3, on target from range. Thibault's got 5.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Rivers. Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Lillard. Will it go? Off the left rim and out. Endorsed with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the basket by Portland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for Portland, Batiste, Tyler, at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Forbes is checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Ennis is checked in. No good on the second free throw. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Simon's shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Forbes. Now here's Gobert. Here's Forbes over Lillard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Thibault finds Lillard. Simons outside. Gobert against Wiseman. Inside. Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Rivers, good.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
On the wing, Simons. Lillard outside. And his 4th make of the day in 10 drives.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Back to Forbes. Now here's Reed. He's guarded closely. To get it again. Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifled power. Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
Rudy Gobert is known as the stifled tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
Prince is checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Satoransky comes in for Lillard. And so Gobert nails both of them. Portland has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Pass to Thibault. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Ball.
Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Forbes. Good. Forbes has got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Sharp. Pass to Wiseman. Now Thibault. Here's Sharp. Misses off the right iron.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Here's Ennis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Portland, James Ennis. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Forbes. Here's Rivers. Outside McDaniels. Here's Rivers. 5 points in the game. Softly drops in the floater. Rivers has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Now here's Thibault. Satoransky outside. Outside Thibault. Back to Satoransky. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer Sharp. And the three-pointer goes. Sharp's got 5 points.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's McDaniels. His last outing he had 20. Pass to Gobert. Back to Forbes. Shoots over Satoransky. Forbes can't get it to go.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Thibault on the wing. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Satoransky. Not a lot of room.
Minnesota foul. Bryn Forbes. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Trailblazers, Tomas Satoransky, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards has checked in for Rivers. And it's Alexander Walker in for Forbes. Both shots good from the stripe. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert with it. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Counted. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Satoransky. Banked it in off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Trailblazers running away with this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. What did you think about Portland?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Taurean Prince is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Edwards. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Graham. Over Towns. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Now here's Winslow. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Second personal foul.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
Free throw good, Lillard. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Gobert. Uncovered. And it's McLaughlin missing. Portland has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Winslow. And here's Nurkic. Down low. Here's Lillard. And he lays it up and in. Lillard's got 17.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Here's Towns. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Give him 8 points now.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Pass to Simons. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Here's Lillard. The shot off that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And that's the third game out of 4 at home. For them. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Trailblazers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's McLaughlin. He has 6. McDaniels can't hit. Here's Winslow. McDaniels with some nice D.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
And good whistle there.
At the line for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels. Taking 2 shots.
That one's off. Rivers is checked in for McLaughlin. He hits the second from the line. The Trailblazers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Lillard outside. Back to Winslow. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Rivers. Now Edwards from outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Edwards got 5 now.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And here's Simons, guarded by Edwards. Here's Winslow. Back to Simons. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Rivers, defended by Lillard. Pass to Rivers. Clock at 6. Now here's Reed. Takes a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Timeout called. Portland.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sharp, he's checked in for Winslow. Here's Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Edwards. And another basket for Minnesota.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Simons passes to Nurkic. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now off the inbound. And it's Simons missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Alexander Walker. Towns against Nurkic. And here's Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Damian Lillard. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander Walker. At the line for 1.
Here's Lillard. 20 points for him. Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. There's the 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Grant against Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards got 9.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 18-4 run. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Prince is checked in for Minnesota. McLaughlin comes in for Alexander Walker. Here's McLaughlin. He's got 6. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Thibault. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, PA, because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Tipped, and he's able to get it back.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the paint. Here's Sharp. And he makes it on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Outside Edwards. Towns down low, working on Grant. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Thibault. 2 points. That one goes. Thibault's got 8.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
Now heading to the floor, it's your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Ennis, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Reed. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Up top, Thibault. Give him 8. Pass to Wiseman. And good. Coming on the assist by Sadaransky. Sadaransky's got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Outside Edwards. Here's Prince. Off target from 3-point range. Portland in total control. Takes it inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McLaughlin. That one rolls around and rims out.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Prince. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Portland. Sharp at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Grant's checked in for Portland. And he sinks the second. Here's McLaughlin. He's got 6. Outside Edwards. Pass to McLaughlin.
Watch the screen.
6 to shoot. Here's Prince to stop the run. Nails it from 3. Prince has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Pass to Thibault. Satoransky with it. Hey, expanding his range. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Over Sharp. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Boy, you love to see Rudy Gobert expand that face-up game. Nice touch there in the mid-range.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Satoransky. Tight defense on him. Yep, that one goes.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McLaughlin. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Now here's Thibault.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So for the Blazers, Winslow comes in for Thibault, and Simon has subbed in for Satoransky. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
That's on James Wiseman.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Portland has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
3 points.
Sharp's got 12.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Here's McLaughlin. 6 points for him. Pass to Towns. Second shot opportunity. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Jeremy Grant. Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns. 1 shot.
Portland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Winslow. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Now here's Towns. He's covered by Grant. Here's McLaughlin. Off target from outside.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Sharp. Inside. Here's Simons. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Edwards for three. Simons with a rebound. Simons has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Taurean Prince can have a long career precisely for this reason. His defense is so sound.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Trailblazers opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, the Trailblazers shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Justice Winslow out there with Sharp. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's McLaughlin. Back to Daniels. The 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Simons got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Lillard up top. Here's Sharp. McDaniels covering. And here's Simons outside. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Sharp grabs the miss. Pass to Simons. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McLaughlin. Fires from deep. Hits the 3-pointer.
Boy, found a little room from behind the arc, and there was no hesitation. Just lets it fly.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. Outside Winslow. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Here's McLaughlin. The kick out to Edwards. Shoots off the step back. Connects. The jumper drops.
This first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Pass to Sharp. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. On the wing, Simons. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Sharp's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lillard. Nurkic with the ball. McDaniels covering. Now Simons. Out to the right wing. Now Winslow. Covered by Towns. A little mid-range shot is up. And they pick up 2. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
The tenacity from Lillard in the paint is exceptional. Not letting anyone throw him off his shot.
And here's Edwards outside. Simons with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, B.A., a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And also a switch here for Portland. Grant's checked in. Now here's Lillard. Defense right on him. Grant against Towns. Fades back. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Simons passes to Grant. Back to Simons. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, B.A., what's great is it's not just player development. It's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Jordan McLaughlin, taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. So it's Portland now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland, where they'll face the Cavaliers. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Stolen by Reed. McDaniels with it. Winslow picks him up. Outside McDaniels. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. The first one falls. He's off on the second.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Outside Winslow. Pass to Simons. From downtown. Rebound Minnesota. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Edwards. Good on the shot. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Portland calls timeout.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and what a game. Now, I'm not taking anything away from him. But I was actually surprised the defense wasn't able to do more, particularly early. By the time they figured it out, it was too late. He really got in a rhythm and got rolling and never took his foot off the accelerator.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. The three is up. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 15 points here in the second half.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. It sounded like the inability to rotate the arm is the product of a pulled bicep, something that would particularly affect the jump shot. The question now is how it will affect certain players' roles going forward. No doubt some adjustments will have to be made.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
No good on the free throw. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
So it comes up empty at the line.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
4th personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Jordan McLaughlin. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the 4th quarter. Pass to Winslow. Lillard outside. Rebuilding a team is as challenging a proposition as ever, especially for smaller franchises.
I think BA, certainly those smaller markets face some challenges that larger markets do not. But I would also point to the success of Milwaukee. They had success in their draft. They invested in your talent in terms of player development. So to build a playoff-ready team, there are so many things that must be in place, but you also have to have some luck. Nobody knew how good Giannis or Nikola were going to be.
Here's McLaughlin, 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Nurkic with some nice D. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Edwards against Simons. Here's Winslow. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Winslow. Winslow's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Simons. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Edwards. Here's Towns. He's covered by Simons. Now McDaniels. Over Winslow. McDaniels, that's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's McLaughlin. Wide open look. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. McDaniels got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Pass to Simons. Lillard with the ball. Launches it. He buries it from three. Lillard's got 30 points.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's McLaughlin. Gobert with it. McDaniels from long range. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Winslow.
2 minutes.
Lets it fly. And too long on the shot. The Timberwolves shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Edwards against Simons. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Edwards.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint. That's good.
Lillard outside. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 32 points.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Damian Lillard.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Now here's Edwards. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Taking the contact in the NBA is such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Pass to Simons. Back to Winslow. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Portland, Justice Winslow. Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Here's Forbes. Pass to Prince. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Hall. Here's Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Over Winslow. And misses it off the right side of the rim. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.